Hey guys, welcome back to the Phasmophobia weekly challenge. On this weekly challenge, we are doing no evidence. Now, no evidence is one of my favourite runs to be able to do. I like no evidence, no sanity, so I think we're going to be very good at this. I'm going to hopefully teach you a few things about no evidence if you do not know already. I'm sure a lot of you may know that, but for those of you who don't know, we are going to run through some no evidence tips as well. So stick around if you do want to see those. Thank you guys for jumping in. I hope you enjoyed the video. And if you'd like to see me live, make sure you check me out on Twitch on a Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday at 20:30 GMT. Right, thank you guys. I'll see you in the video. As you can see, we are on Grafton farmhouse. We have tier 2. Okay, we have tier 2 equipment. Nice. Not too bad. Not too bad. We've got incense as well. Smudge sticks. So not bad going. And which one's no? Okay, I thought we might have the flashlight headgear, but we do not. So let's we're gonna go for EMF to check out if there's any activity. We're gonna go for the thermometer so we can see which rooms are the coldest, and we are gonna go for the video camera because if it is a mimic, we want to know straight away because the mimic is the only ghost. It will force its ghost orbs, so you want to make sure you figure that one out pretty quick. So oh, we don't have a torch, so bear with me whilst we get the lights on. Do we have the power in here? No, we don't. Okay, so it's either upstairs or it's in this back room, so let's go find it real quick. Hopefully we'll have some sort of interactions whilst we get this power on as well. And then we can go from there. No, okay, it's upstairs, that's fine. And then I wonder if we have any cursed objects, so we're going to go and find out now whether we do or don't. Let's get all the power on, find a cursed object, figure out the room, and go from there. I mean, if we find the room before the cursed object, we won't really need it. It just gives us something to do whilst the ghost is still doing its thing. Okay, perfect. So the power has started upstairs. We can get some lights on now. Right, okay. I did just hear something. I don't know if you guys heard that. Has it turned the breaker off? I just turned this on. It has. So I would say it is not a djinn, because a djinn would never turn the breaker off. Yeah, a djinn would never turn the breaker off, so I'm going to rule the djinn out straight away. Right, now, was that just an interaction because it was in the room? Or was that an interaction because it was interacting, just wanted to turn the breaker off? 9.2. 10.4. 11.6. Okay, so it's not in this room. I like to go for 5 degrees and under. That's my sort of go-to. We're going to get all the power on where we can. Let's chuck that one on. I know we might trip the breakers, so we do need to be careful. We have music box. No, we do not. No music box. Wow, okay, we have a mirror. Nice. It's in a bedroom. Which bedroom is it? Oh, this doesn't help me. Is this a twin bedroom? No, it's not. It's the nursery upstairs. Okay. Right, we found the room. We found the room. Now, our sanity might be quite low because I was on that for quite some time. So, door wide open. Make sure your door is wide open. There we go, got the cold breath. The reason the door is wide open is because if we're dealing with the Yuri has the ability to fully shut that door. Okay, so you want to keep an eye on that. Now, we know it's in this room. You can see the cold breath, but you can always check your temps. We are under 5 degrees. I am happy with this room. I'm going to turn this off. We're going to look for ghost orbs. Right now, I'm not seeing ghost orbs. Now, I don't want to take too long because the ghost could hunt me right now. Right, that is long enough. That is long enough. I'm going to say no to a mimic. Didn't see ghost orbs. We can check again later. There we go. I'm glad we got out when we did. This is the ghost speed. The ghost speed's going to give a lot away to you. Throwing a few items. Normal speed, I think. Quite loud. But I can't hear it now. I think it's got away. Definitely normal speed. Now, it's not a Deogen, because a Deogen would have found us. It's not a Huntu, because Huntu would be very fast. A Thay would be fast, because we've not been in the room long enough for it to slow down. And the Moroi, I think it would be at a decent speed now, seeing as it's... I reckon our sanity is quite low, to be honest, but we'll have to check the sanity for that one. Not a Revenant. Revenant would be slow, and it would speed up. So there you go. We've already ruled out a few ghosts there. Now, I think Hunt's over. Yes, it is. So, no Dio. I don't think it's a Moroi. It's not a Thay. It is not a Huntu. It's not a Revenant. So we've ticked off 5 ghosts so far. Now, it did throw a few items, so let's just bear that in mind. It might not be a poltergeist, but, you know, it threw a couple of things. Right, not a Moroi. It would definitely be quicker than that at 20% sanity, in my opinion. So we're going to say no to that. Okay, so let's take some drugs. Don't do drugs, kids, by the way. Don't do drugs. What else can we do? Now, Moroi, I think, would force the spirit box, but it doesn't matter because we know it's not Moroi anyway from the speed. That's going to go up. That's fine. I don't want it to be, like, crazy high, but enough to, like, get a hunt again, but not be, like, chain hunted. I mean, that would give us a demon, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. We don't want to, like, kill ourselves right yet. Do you know what? We're going in with what we've got. Okay, never mind. Now, I can't watch the ghost, which is my plan. So I'm going to put the salt down. And then once the salt is down, you check for a wraith. And we can watch the ghost. You're joking me. You're joking me. I should have kept that longer. Right. I'm going with the polty. A few items were thrown. I should have got out there and smudged it, really. That was my fault. That was my fault. But I'm going to go with the poltergeist. I don't have a lot to go on, other than the fact it was throwing a few items. It might not be a polty. It was a polty. Okay, okay. We got it right. We got it right, which is the main thing. I should have got out and smudged it, really. That hiding space is a bit hit and miss. It's not a bad one. But if it goes any further in the kitchen, it will find you. So just bear that in mind. But yes, we were right in hearing some items being thrown around then. The poltergeist is going to throw loads of items continuously throughout his hunt. So you can get it to follow you as long as you've got a smudge stick in your hand and watch it as it runs around a counter and throws things. Or if you'd like to and you feel more comfortable, throw loads of items in the room, make a couple polter piles. Don't just make the one, make a couple polter piles. And it should interact with one after about 5 minutes, I'd say. I would, if it's taken longer than 5 minutes, I wouldn't even bother with it. It should be quicker than 5 minutes, in my opinion. I get quite a few of them. Put a couple of them down, leave in the ghost room. If all the items shoot out, then you know you got a polty. Anyway, there we go. I'm not going to talk your ear off, but we have got a polty. We did die, but it counts it, so we did get a polty. But this time we're going to try not to die. We're going to try not to die. So back at Grafton farmhouse, and we're going to go through all the tips again. Maybe this time we can go in with a flashlight as well. Make the hunt a little bit more enjoyable for you.
All right, we're here.
Let's grab that. Don't know why, just have it. Alright, where's... Oh, they're over here, they're over here. You could tell I never grabbed You could tell I never grabbed flashlights. Because I just can't be bothered, to be honest. Now, this time... No, actually, no. I will come back for that. What I want to do is figure out the ghost room. So... Actually, no. So indecisive, I know. Basically, we've got the mirror, I think. So, if we've got the mirror, we're going to find the room. I don't need to use the thermometer in order to find out where the ghost is. Power does not start on. Okay. So, you know what, let's find the room. Rocking chair, table, right, we are right next to it, okay? So the ghost is going to be around this way. There are a few salt piles down here. If the sep's in the salt, then we know we haven't got a wraith. We are then going to grab this, and we are going to put this somewhere. Now, I wish this wasn't really, really loud. Have we got the really, really dope hiding spot up here? No, we don't. They've taken it away from us. They have taken it away from us. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to put this on down somewhere when we get a hunt. And if the ghost speeds up, I am going to take the same hiding spot because, I'll be honest, that was my bad last one. I think we'll be fine. I think we'll be fine. Let's chuck that down. So the idea of the EMF is going to work like an electronic. I could just grab another flashlight, to be honest. It's going to work like an electronic, so if the ghost speeds up near it, then we know we're going to be dealing with a Raiju. So let's grab ourselves some ghost orbs. We are, well, the camera, so hopefully we get some ghost orbs. That'd be nice and easy. We've got the salt down there already. We can watch for the hunt. The photo would be for the phantom, but we can tell already a lot of this is going to be easier done with a hunt. If you're comfortable with hunts, this is going to be so easy for you. It's a lot easier. If you can do hunts, if you want, grab a lighter and 2 smudge sticks. As long as you've got the lights on during the hunt, you should be fine. That way, if you smudge the ghost once and you're worried you can't find a hiding spot in time, you've got another smudge in order to do that again. Now, okay, we've got an interaction. One interaction. Another one. Now, I'm trying to find some ghost orbs, but it doesn't look like we're seeing any. Now, this is quite an important one to do because you could get mimicked quite easily on a no evidence. You know, it could do a Yuri ability or something, or it could copy a hunt to in a hunt like it did last week for me. So you want to really make sure that you rule out the mimic pretty quick. See, I mean, right now, it could be throwing loads of items. It might even do a potty pile blow. And, you know, I could just go for a potty just on that. Now, we had the airball event there, which means we are not dealing with an Oni. Onis cannot do that airball event. It is stepped into salt, so we know we're not dealing with a wraith. Now, I am going to go ahead and get a hunt started. I'm actually going to use a flashlight instead, because I can't stand that EMF. That EMF is too much. Actually, no, I don't know if the torch would work. Battery powered. I have no idea. I've never tested it. I've never actually tested it. So maybe we'll grab a different electronic device. We could even take a motion sensor if we'd like to. Yeah, let's do that. Get through here. It's just down here. That's nice. Cool. Now if the ghost speeds up around there, then there you go. We know it's a Raiju. I'd say no to a mimic. We didn't see the orbs. So I would say no to that. Grab ourselves another smudge. Or an incense, whatever you like to call it. And we are going to get ready for the hunt. So, through here. Throw one smudge stick down here for us, and we are going to grab the mirror. We're going to force a hunt to happen. Do you know what? I am going to turn that on. I'm very sorry. Just in case. Oh no, is it in the kitchen? Alright, well, we're going to find out. We've got our... No, it's not. Unless it's roamed. Okay, I can't see very well, but I'm pretty sure we are dealing with a Dio, because the thing's not catching me. You see this? Super slow. It's not catching me at all, right? Now, if I run away, this thing will speed up massively. That's why it was coming towards us straight away from the fridge. Let's try to do that again. Yeah, as you can see, we are dealing with a Dio. It's quite easier just to walk away from these things. They're going to be super, super fast. You don't want to hide from them. It's just as easy as watching the hunt. We know we haven't got a mimic. The ghost knew where we were. We could hear it approaching us. I managed to smudge it, get out, and we are able to walk away from the ghost quite easily. So there you go. If you're not 100% sure when you do this, and you're like, I don't know if that is a Dio, you can always start another hunt. Hide further away from the ghost room, but please do not corner yourself somewhere. Have a smudge stick ready, and if you hear it running for you, then you know for a fact that you are dealing with a Dio. So we're gonna go with the Dio. We locked that in. I'm pretty sure that was a Dio. I mean, it was quite obvious that how it was slow approaching us, knew where we were. So Dio locked in. There you go. 2 runs back to back. We died on the first one. We didn't die on the second one. That is as easy as it is to find out if you're dealing with a Dio. And we are going to go for the last run and see if we can, I don't know, get a hat trick. Right, here we go.
Alright, we're here. Take a look at the equipment.
Go again. We are going to grab... What are we going to grab this time? Video camera for sure. Let's grab the smudge and the incense. Done. We're just going to do the same tactic again. We're going to go for the mirror. We're going to try the hunt. If it's a normal speed ghost, then we're just going to have to pick them off. If it's not, then easy game, done. Mirror. Got a window. Desk. This looks like the twins' bedroom. 3, 2, 1. Twin bedroom. That is definitely the twin bedroom. Perfect. Throw that down, throw that down. Let's get ourselves a video camera, flashlight, and another smudge. Oh, we've already got one somewhere. Okay. Video camera, flashlight, and... Oh, it's on me. Okay. I was like, I knew I picked one up somewhere. Okay, sorted. Right, first things first, let's check if we have orbs. We do not want to be tricked by this ghost. Make sure the door is wide open. Turn the light on. So get the breaker on, turn the light on. We'll do that in a minute anyway. We don't need to do that right now. We're going to test for the hunt. Definitely in this room. You can see the cold breath. We also saw it on the mirror over here. And at the moment, I'm not seeing any ghost orbs. So make sure you have a good look. Check all the corners, check everywhere. Alright. Definitely interacting in here as well. Okay, I would say no to a mimic. I'd say there's no mimic at all. We can cross that off. Now, I don't know what our sanity's at, so we're going to have to be careful. Could we hide in here? Yes, we'll be fine hiding in there. Nice. Grab that. Grab that. Take that to our hiding spot. Okay, no, we're out of there. Normal speed. So sorry you guys can't see anything at the moment. Hiding space is here. We're upstairs currently. Right behind the old brown chair. Very, very good hiding spot if it's there. Probably one of the best hiding spots on this map. That sounds like a normal speed, so no Dio, because it doesn't know where we are. No Moroi, because I feel like be a little quicker than that. No Thay, because it'd be very quick. Bear in mind we haven't been in the room. It's no Revenant, because the Revenant would be really slow, and it'd be super fast when it finds you. Twins, maybe, I don't know. I need to listen to the Hunt a few more times. Definitely not a Huntu. We know it's not a Huntu. Possibly not a Myling. I feel I can hear footsteps quite well. Go back down there and try that again. And get that flashlight with us as well. I'm sure you guys get fed up with no light. Damn. Another hunt. Another hunt. It was quite quick. Items being thrown, it's coming upstairs. And over. We get this power on. We could take some sanity pills just to make sure it doesn't keep hunting back to back to back. But if it is very, very fast at hunting, it could be that you're dealing with a demon, so just bear that in mind. I think a demon hunts every 20 seconds. Something like that. It's quite rapid, you should be able to tell after a few times of encountering it. Do you know what? Dots is an easy electronic we can use for the Raiju. That's a very easy one. Doesn't make a lot of noise. Grab that. Now what else can we do in order to get this ghost to do stuff? Do you know what? I think that's pretty good. We're going to take the salt for the Wraith. Now, if you're not sure if the ghost has just not stepped in the salt, just make sure you put a motion sensor up next to it. That way, if you see it go through the motion sensor and then step in the salt, then you can see that it's quite clearly not a Wraith. Now, this salt won't slow him down. That light on, door open. Okay, so the door's open. That's for the hunter to slam the door. We've got the light on for the mayor. The mayor will shut the light off quite a lot. So it'll keep turning the light off. Got this set up for the Raiju. Now all we got to do is listen out for another hunt. See if it steps to his halt. See if it speeds up on this. But we're going to get a hunt again in a sec. There you go. It's not a Wraith. Not a Wraith. Off. Sounds quite close, but it doesn't sound like it's speeding up at all. What we might have to do is watch this hunt as well, if we can. I don't know where my flashlight is, so we're gonna have to go get a flashlight and we're gonna watch. See if there's any shapeshifting, see if it's blinking a lot. Normal speed, 100%. Say no to a Raiju. We'll just sped up there. Loads of items being thrown right now. Like loads. Gotta be stopped by now, right? Let's get the lights on. I want to be able to see what we're doing. This way we're going to be able to tell if we are dealing with a Barke. We can tell if we're dealing with a Phantom this way. We can tell if we're dealing with the Oni. And we haven't had the airball on this game. We had it on the last game. Hey, that wasn't me. Okay, that time we did get the airball, so it's not going to be an Oni. Get the power back on. Get the light back on, sorry. Watch the ghost, watch the ghost, watch the ghost. You fucker. Phantom. It blinked so long, I hit the button, but it got me as I hit the button. Damn, I'm not really selling myself here, am I? I know I failed, but I think that might be the Phantom. It was blinking so much, I hit the smudge button, but it grabbed me as I hit it, so I didn't really get a chance. It was a Phantom. It was a Phantom. I can't believe I died again, but we did know that that was a Phantom. Basically, it was disappearing for so long at a time. So just watch the ghost, see how long it disappears for. If it's quite a while and it's very hard to keep track of the ghost like it was there, than you are dealing with a phantom. You could also take a picture of this ghost, and if the ghost photo comes up completely clear with a 3-star ghost photo, no ghost in it, and it's like no distortion, then you know you're dealing with a phantom right there. But there you go. I mean, unfortunately, I died 2 times in that challenge. It didn't mean that we failed the challenge. We got the ghosts right. I just definitely took a bit too many risks. I could have just smudged that. I don't know why I didn't, to be honest. But there you go. So we've had ourselves a phantom, a poltergeist, and a Dio. That was a very easy run. I wish I could show you a little bit more, actually. We might just do one more game real quick, just so that I can see if we can get a little bit more of an evidence game. Right, okay, let's try that. We'll do one more. We can see if we can survive this one. Okay, so this is going to be a challenge. This is the main challenge. The main challenge is, can we stay alive? Right, so again, we are just going to grab a flashlight. Let's make life a little bit easy here. And you know what? Why not? Why not? Let's go in. Let's do what we know so far. Now, whatever ghost this is, then that's it. We're going to do this one and done. But don't forget that I will be live on Tuesday for some Phasmophobia. But if you like other horror games, I will be playing other horror games on either Friday or Saturday. So feel free to jump in, and hopefully see you there, 20:30 GMT. Am I going crazy? Did that light just turn off? Or turn on? I don't know. Right, now the real challenge is, can we find the power? There's like 4 locations of power on this map, I swear. Nope. Like a big Easter egg hunt every time I start this game. Is it under the stairs? I think it's at the back. Oh, it can't be under here, can it? No, there's free power. Ignore me. It's gonna be out here, right? Yeah. I'm getting mixed up with Bleasdale. Bleasdale's under the stairs. Right, power is on. Now, I can't bother to take a picture, but you can do if you like. Where's that? Oh, a window. Okay, this looks like the back bedroom. Yes, it is. Interacting here. Now, don't forget. Where are you? Don't forget the ghost can go through walls. It can interact through walls. So don't let it confuse you. Right, let's turn the light on. Now let's turn it off. I'll turn it on. Alright, Thomas Edison, fucking leave that light on me. Right, we're not dealing with the Oni, because we just had the Oni, the airball event. It's not the only thing, it's just an airball event. Now I'm going to check for some orbs. Oh, we're not being hunted, surely. No, we're not. Doors, the reason they've shut is because we just had a ghost event. Do not read into that. That is not a Yuri ability. Also, the lights will turn off with the ghost event, so just bear that in mind. Right, let's go check our sanity because we do not want to die right now. Ideally, it'd be great if we didn't die. That is one thing I want to achieve from this game. Right. Bonk. And what do we want to... Okay, sanity is pretty low. You know what? No, actually no. We can go in and we're going to watch this hunt. Because this can tell us an awful lot about the ghost. Once we've done that and we've ruled some of them out, then we can be like, okay, is this a normal speed ghost? Or is it a faster ghost? Now, let's get ready for a hunt. Turn the breaker off. Which means it's not a Jinn. A Jinn won't turn the breaker off. Hopefully it doesn't hunt this time, because I'd love to be able to see this ghost. Right, light on, light on, light on. Light on. Grab one more smudge stick. Actually, we can grab the 2. Just in case. Now, I've got to remember to actually press the smudge button this time. Let's not do what I did last game. see how long it takes the ghost to hunt. Hopefully it won't be too long. Now I don't want to go over that way because it is going roaming that area. Right, there we go, the hunt started. Quite fast. Yeah, it's not a phantom because we can see it's quite visible. But it's not an Oni because we had the... I got stuck on that bloody chair. We had the event. Not seeing a shapeshift at the moment. It's throwing a lot though. It was throwing a lot. There's something we can look at. Right, not a phantom. It was too visible to be a phantom. Not on a barkey. There was no shapeshift in there. I don't think we have electronics. We had electronic there. No Raiju then. Would have sped up. Poltergeist possibly again. We did smudge, so spirit. That'll take us 3 minutes for another hunt. 3 minutes until we get another hunt. It's get a pile going. We're gonna go like this, this, and this. Don't need like crazy amount of items. That'll do. Set another one up around here. 1, 2, 3. Can we get a 4th item, please? Yes, nice. There we go. There's 1 potted pile. There's 2 potted piles. And it's also interacting out here, so I'm just chucking up one here. Like that. No. You stay over there. How much stuff is it going to throw? Now, it's not a party. It would have thrown a lot more being a poltergeist. Not a poltergeist. I'm going to rule out a mare because it keeps turning the lights on as well. Not a spirit because it hunted quicker in that time period. Did we put the salt down this game? I don't know. Yes, we did, and we haven't got steps in salt. That's the ghost event, so don't worry about the door slamming there. Now, banshees do a lot of singing events, bear that in mind. If we think it might be a banshee and you're with multiple people, then you want to check if it is targeting specific players. Maybe grab a smudge each and watch who it goes for. See if it keeps doing that. It might just ignore you. It might go for your teammate. Also, you can get yourself a parabolic mic. Check out if you get a banshee whale. I do struggle to find that myself. We know it's not a revenant. Because a revenant will be really slow, and when it sees you, it will sprint at you like Usain Bolt. So it is not that. It is not a Huntu. It is not a Dio. Not Moroi. It's not a Thay. Dios would know where you are. They're fast. Thay, if you're not around the ghost room long enough, it will be quick. Very, very quick. Moroi, the lower your sanity, and our sanity is very low. The lower your sanity, the quicker the ghost is. And in fact, it's the quickest ghost if it has line of sight with you when it is hunting. So just bear that in mind. And that's on the low sanity as well. You're on like 0 sanity. At the moment, Banshee is on the cards because of the singing events. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean it is a Banshee, but it is something we can look at. We can do that with the parabolic, but I like to leave that to the end because the parabolic takes so long, I want to die. Twins. I don't think the ghost speed's changing, to be honest. Hopefully we don't get caught here. And luckily, I haven't got open mic on. Mimic. Did we check a mimic? Might have to do that. Wouldn't be a bad idea. Shade. No. Interacting way too much. It's interacting way too much to be a shade. Yuri, possibility, demon. don't think we're getting the chain hunts, to be honest, for a demon. Yokai, I guess so. Myling, don't know. I haven't really listened to it, to be honest. Not an awful lot. Omrio, we could test. And we need to be careful because we've only got one smudge stickle left. Great, I'm dead. That was lucky. Omrio, we can get the candles in the room. We can check out whether it's going to blow the candles out. Mimic, that's the next one we're going to do. We're going to check and see if we've got any ghost orbs in the area. Maybe. Right. Okay. And we're probably on 0 sanity now as well. We're very low. What is that? 17%, okay. Right, we're gonna have to be careful. Oh, we've got a smudge on us, okay. Chuck a couple of those in the front door. Throw that, throw that. Throw that, why not? Let's grab a smudge, let's grab a video camera, and... Okay, we've already got one in there. Maybe we did check the room. Oh, we're taking another one. It didn't speed up like a Raiju would, so I wouldn't worry about that. Now we want to get some candles in there as well. Now, the candles for the Omrio work like a crucifix, so if the ghost blows out the candle, essentially it is burning the crucifix. So keep them lit. If you think you're dealing with an Omrio, if you want to test if it's an Omrio, make sure you put the candle on top of a crucifix in the room, light the candle, and make sure it stays lit. If the crucifix is used up whilst the candle is lit on top, then you know you're dealing with a you're not dealing with an Omrio, because the Omrio will always prioritize the candle. Now, just bear in mind the ranges on both. So if your crucifix has a bigger range than your candle, the test's not going to work very well. So just bear that in mind. It will also blow out like 3 candles in a row very quickly. So that's another thing to look out for. But parabolic mic, in case we're dealing with a banshee, I think we're pretty good. Let's go. Now it's going to hunt again, because we have left it alone for a while. Let's just get the hunt over and done with. Here we go. Do that. You hear the footsteps, the light's not flashing. So if it was a Myling, you'd see the light flashing, and then you would hear footsteps. But we didn't. Quite close. Okay, so if it was a Myling, the flashlight would start flashing, then you would hear the footsteps. But if it's not Myling, you would hear the footsteps before the flashlight starts flashing, so we are not dealing with a Myling. Again, I'm still thinking this could possibly be a Banshee. Mimic, possibly. I think it's a Banshee, to be honest. If I'm honest, I think we're dealing with a Banshee. I think the Mimic hasn't done... I haven't noticed it do any events, other like different things. Ignore me. Ignore me. Did you just hear that? That was very, very fast. Why was that fast? Raiju? I thought it went over electronics. Right. That is why you need to just check and double check. Take risks here. Okay, hunt's over. Hunt's over. Why did that speed up? Okay. See that there? I think we might be dealing with Raji. Please do not find me. Hands over. Right, okay. Right, we know what we need to do. Wait, stop tampering with the lights. I can't see what I'm doing if you keep doing that. Oh, this is where I die. Where was it? Was it out the back of the kitchen? I'm gonna find out. It was. No. Right, there we go. Is it going to speed up on the parabolic mic? Right, we're going to watch this ghost. It speeds up on that camera. And then speeds up over here. No speed up. No speed up. That's what I should have done last time. That is what I should have done last time I died there. I'm now thinking Mimic. Because I heard it speed up a minute ago, and I'm sure of that. It 100% speeded up, right? I'm actually hating this ghost right now because it keeps turning the power off. This is the most annoying ghost I've actually been up against in a while. Like, stop turning the power off. Like Greta Thunberg's come back from the dead or something. Like, fuck me. Right, okay, I'm walking into walls now. This is fun. There we go. Hallelujah. Praise the Lord. Right. Please don't kill me. Where are your orbs? I'm sure I heard a speed up. Not a bad radio station, to be fair. I would listen. 100%. 10 out of 10. Trust pilot. No orbs. No orbs. Do I want to go into that back room? No, definitely not. Fuck that. I value my life. I'm not going in that back room. I know what sort. Oh my god, you. Why? Just threw my lighter somewhere. I don't even know where it went. It was not cool. Not cool at all. Right, what do we do? Right, come on, we need a game plan. What are we going to do, guys? What are we going to do? Let's go take some drugs, okay? And then, definitely not Raji. We were right the first time. Why did it speed up again? I do not know. You know what? I'm taking more drugs. We are going to go back over there. We are going to set up candles for the Omrio. Then we can test whether we're dealing with the Omrio or not. We're going to check with the Banshee Scream. Demon, I don't think it's hunting enough to be a demon. I'm going to get rid of that one. I don't think it's hunting enough to be a demon. Gorio, has it changed rooms? No, it hasn't. But the Gorio is like the last one you want to rule out. That is the very last one. You want to make sure you rule everything out. And if you have no idea and you're like, I don't know what it is. Like, everything is like ruled out. It's a Goryo. This is like that. That's exactly how it is. Mimic? I don't think so. Somehow, I don't think so. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back in and... Oh, drugs. Oh, have those ones. Take some more. What we want to do is go back in and sort our lives out. So let's do that right now. We've got a candle on us. We'll grab another lighter. We shouldn't get hunted now. This thing's going to leave me the hell alone. Have we still got a mirror? Have I broken it? I don't know. I might have broken it. If we haven't, then we're in luck. Because I can break it and get the hunt started again. Oh my god, we're in luck, guys. We're in luck. That means we're not going to be waiting around for the dinosaurs to come back again. Because I'm going to be able to start hunting again. Which means you guys won't be witnessing a 24-hour video right now. Let's get the candles all in there. You know what? Don't do what I just did. Do not light the candle if your sanity is not ready for it. Because you're just going to burn the wick and you're not going to be able to do a test when you want to do a test. These candles, I'm going to be honest, I don't know how long they last for. I don't know what the radius is. Because I didn't check it. Don't be like me. Check your radius. It will help you out. I mean, I could just do this. Hold F. And... not telling me anything. Okay. Right, my plan failed. Normally if you hold F, it will tell you the radius. Maybe that's just a crucifix. I don't know. Anyway, there you go. We're going to do that. That's going to cover all the way around this corner. That's going to cover that corner. That's going to cover that corner. That's going to cover that corner. We're going to stay in the room. And we can throw the crucifixes down as well. If we don't think it's an Omrio, actually we'll stay out whilst it's doing the thing. If we don't think it's an Omrio, and it is going for the crucifixes, and it starts to hunt, then we'll cross that out, and we will then risk our lives to stand inside that room and see if it wants to hunt whilst we're in the room. Not a good idea, but if you don't mind dying, if you are smarter than me, you would still have your smudge stick right now, and you would be in there with a smudge stick ready as anything in the corner of the room, ready to go. Oh my god, what is it with the jump scares today? There we go, we do have one. Get that light back on. Scared of the dark. Right, I've had enough of this radio station, it's rubbish. I've had it for so long. Right, I can't pick up the hat, that's a shame. Doors wide open. Keep the doors wide open. We are looking for the Yuri. Will the Yuri slam the doors? Who knows? We'll find out. I haven't seen any Yuri ability. I guess we haven't been in the room the entire time either. Now what we want to do is drop the sanity. So let's do that. Let's get the hunt to go. Once the hunt starts, we can go back there and can then investigate. Like that, and we're gonna do one more. Surely 30%, at least 30% sanity for that. Let's have a look. We have 24% sanity. Not too far off. Okay. So we're at 100 sanity. I haven't broken the mirror because we might want to use it again. I don't think we will, but hey ho. We might to get in here in time. I'm taking massive risks right now. Wait for the hunt. Do not do what I'm doing. Wait for the hunt, hide, and then you have your grace period. You have some time before it wants to hunt you again. I'm in the room. Keep an eye on the candles. If it hunts, I'm stuffed. Don't sprint unless you have to, because you're going to have to make a getaway. Candles are still lit. Lights flashing. False alarm. Candle out. Get that back on quick. Don't let it use a crucifix. Your lighter in your hand also counts as a crucifix. Bear that in mind. Turn that on. Don't let it turn them out. Let's turn them out. Is it going to do it again? Is it going to hunt? We're at 20% sanity. It should be hunting. Give it another 10 seconds. You know, I had a feeling before this game started it might be an Onryo. Now, it might not even be an Onryo at this point. It might not. But something in the back of my head was telling me, do you know what, this next game, Onryo. I'm not making this shit up either, I swear to God. I promise you, this is, honestly, I don't know. It's one of my useless talents, I suppose. No, I'm joking. It was a... Yeah, I'm fucked. It's hunted from outside of the room. No, has it? Oh, yes. I'm hiding back behind the toilet. Back behind the toilet where I belong. Hunt over, lights are off. Lights back on. Didn't hunt from in the room. That means one of two things. We are either dealing with an Onryo or we are dealing with a shade. I think. Well, actually, no, it could roam out as another ghost. It's not completely set in stone. That's a ghost event. Doors are going to shut anyway. Don't read into it. The lights are off because it's the ghost event. Get that open, get the light on. There we go. Oh, I heard that. Get it back on. Hasn't used a crucifix yet. Maybe they're not covering the ground where it wants to hunt. Hunting from outside the room again. Doesn't want to hunt me from inside the room. We said it wasn't a shade anyway. Because of the interactions. Now, I think that still might be the case. So, at the moment, Onryo. I hope this video is helping. You are trying to learn a little bit more about no evidence. Just remember a few things. Keeping the doors open, keep the lights on. That's Mayor Yuri. Salt, that will sort you out for the Wraith. You want to get the candles in there. That's just an event, don't worry about it. Very angry ghost. There we go. Get that lit up. Ah! Get that lit. I think we might be dealing with an Onryo at this point. I don't think it's a Mayor at this point. We would have probably got Mayor to shut the light off straight after us. So with the Mayor, if you turn the light on, there's a chance they will shut the light off straight after you turn it on, like seconds, like straight away, basically. So bear that in mind. The Mayor can do that, and it does not like the lights, so it will be turning the lights off a lot. Airborne event. So that's an event. That's why the lights were turned off. Hunting from outside the room again. It's definitely coming to kill me now. I'm thinking Onryo. The others would ignore the candles. They would blow them out, but I don't think they'd blow them out at this rate. They wouldn't blow them out like this. And, I mean, that's the end of the candle. It would have used the crucifix as well. So, the ghost would have used the crucifix. We are out of candles. Candles are gone. We can't do the Onryo test any longer. I could be wrong. There is every chance I could be wrong here. But I hope that what I have explained has made some sense. So Spirit, if you smudge it, it will come back. It won't come back within 3 minutes. So put a timer on. Or if you are streaming, there's a little timer of how long you've been live. Look at that timer and just count 3 minutes on from that. That is when the ghost will come back. So spirit won't come back for 3 minutes. The wraith, it will step in the salt. It won't step in the salt. Sorry, it will not step in the salt. Set up a sensor. Check if it stepped through the salt. The phantom will blink loads. Okay, so it means it will go invisible and visible. It will do it for a long time, so you'll find it very hard to track the ghost. If it's hard to track the ghost, you're most likely dealing with a phantom. Otherwise, take a picture. That'll give you the 3-star. No ghost in it. No distortion. That is a phantom. Poltergeist. Throw loads of items. Okay, items will go everywhere. You can watch it during a hunt, or you can set up polty piles if you're more comfortable. That will throw things all over the gaff. Okay, look for the polty piles. Put the polty piles down. Watch it explode things. You shouldn't be waiting more than 5 minutes, in my opinion, for that. It should happen pretty quick. Banshee, it'll do a lot of singing events, normal speed ghost, and it also will give you the whale on the parabolic mic. Now, I'm not going to do that now because it cannot be bothered to wait, but there is the information if you want to know. A djinn can tamper with the breaker, even if it is far away. It will turn it on and leave an EMF on the breaker, okay? That is how you can test for a djinn. Also, the djinn won't turn the breaker off, okay? So if the breaker goes off and you haven't tripped it with the lights, you haven't turned on like 100 lights, and it has just turned itself off, djinn, okay? I'm not talking about the lights turning off, I'm talking about the breaker. If the breaker turns off and you haven't put a load of lights on, it's most likely not a djinn. Bear will shut off the light after you. If you turn the light on, it will shut it off. It doesn't like lights, it will keep turning them off. So bear that in mind. Revenant, listen out for the speed. If it's really, really slow and you hear like dum, 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 and then when it sees you, it's like duh, 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 duh. If it's really fast then, like Usain Bolt, you've got yourself a Revenant. Run the fuck away. You probably won't be able to, but there you go, that's a Rev. Shade will not hunt whilst you're in the room. It will not do a lot of interactions itself. It will do the ghostwriting book and whatnot, but it won't do an awful lot. It will not hunt you from in the room. It might try and hunt you from outside of the room, but it will not hunt whilst you're in the room, so bear that in mind. Demon will chain back-to-back hunts. There'll be very quick hunts back-to-back. It can also have an ability to hunt you at any point in the game. If it wants to hunt you at 90% or 100% sanity, it will do. So just bear that in mind. The demon will do that. The crucifix tends to be able to capture the demon at a wider range, so it's easier to stop the demon from hunting, but it can hunt whenever it feels like doing it as an ability. Yuri will fully slam a door. Sometimes you hear a double click, a double door slam after. That is a bug, don't rely on it, but that does work for the meantime. But yes, if the door completely shuts and there is no airball event, no event in general, and the lights haven't just all shut off at the same time, easy way to tell, then you're dealing with a Yuri. So if the door shuts, okay, fully shuts, and none of the lights go off, blah, 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 then you're dealing with Yuri. But only if you hear the airball event and he goes, that sort of noise, I know that sounded so sexy. If you hear that sort of noise, it's not an Oni, okay? Don't look. If you hear that noise, it's not an Oni, rule it out, the Oni can't do it. Also, the Oni is going to be super, super visible. You are going to see it everywhere when it is following you for a hunt. If you can watch it during a hunt, it's literally, you're not going to be able to not see it. It's literally there 24/7. Yokai will hunt you whilst you are talking around it too much. Also, if it's in a hunt and you are talking or you have your flashlight on, it's going to be a lot harder for the ghost to find you. So you can try and test this out if you stand quite a distance away, keep your light on, see if it actually wants to veer towards you before you smudge it. If it doesn't, you might be dealing with yokai, so just bear that in mind. A Huntu, very fast. It will literally come for you like crazy, right? Also, if you have the breaker off, if it is a fast ghost, just turn the breaker off for the next hunt. Get your smudge stick out, get a flashlight out, watch it, because if you see the breath, see cold breath coming out of his mouth, you are dealing with a Huntu unless you've been mimicked. Okay, that happened to be last week. Goryo, fuck the Goryo, don't even bother. Don't even bother the Goryo, it will not roam, it's broken half the time, so don't even try. Go for every other single ghost. If it's not any other ghost, it's a Goryo. The Goryo won't change rooms. Also, the Goryo, you can pick it up on the video camera outside of the room. You cannot be in the room and watch it, but video camera and dots, okay, set that up, watch it from the van or watch it from outside of the room. If you could just stand outside the doorway or something like that, you will see it go through there, but you will not see it in person. You will not see the dots in person, you'll only see it on a video camera. If you're doing no evidence, honestly, just rule everything else out before you go for that one. Myling will be quiet, okay, so you won't hear it very loud at all. Get a flashlight if you're really not sure. I mean, you will be able to tell with time, but if you're really not sure, get a flashlight, turn it on, drop it at your feet before the hunt. Don't do it when the hunt's died, because The ghost will be able to track where you are with your items, so just be careful with that. Get the light, drop it in your hiding spot, have it flash the flashlight on, okay? You are going to watch the flashlight. If you hear the footsteps before the flashlight triggers, so you hear the footsteps, then it's not a myelin, okay? So if you don't hear the footsteps, you see the light flashing, and then you hear the footsteps, you've got a myelin, because that range of flashlight determines if you can hear the ghost outside of that range, it's loud enough not to be a myelin, if that makes sense. Onryo is literally what we're just testing out now. We've got the candles, okay? They only cover a certain distance. Get those candles on. Don't light them until your sanity is low enough when you think you're ready for hunts. Light them. Get some crucifixes underneath the candles. If you keep the candle lit at all times, or the firelight, or whatever you want to call it, don't care, burning stick, whatever you want to call it. If you keep that lit the entire time, and you've got a crucifix underneath it, it will not be able to use a crucifix. If you use it as a crucifix and the light and the flame is still lit, you are most likely not dealing with an Onryo, or your distances are off with your equipment. It might be that I don't know all the distances because I can't be bothered, but the candle distances and the crucifix distances, they've all got distances depending on their tier list. So bear that in mind. But yes, 9 times out of 10, light candle on, crucifix under it. If it takes a crucifix whilst the lighter is on, then you're not dealing with an Onryo. Also, it will take out 3 in a row. It will literally go blow them out one by one like that. That's quite a common thing. Twins, listen out for the ghost hunt. It will use 2 different rooms. 2 rooms will be interacting with. You'll have a fast ghost and a slow ghost. Keep an ear out for the hunt. If it's normal speed, you're going to have to be really good at this. If it's normal speed, listen for it, because the next hunt, it might be slightly faster or slightly slower. So it depends if you've got the slower ghost or the faster ghost on the first hunt. It might not be the same the next hunt. It might be that you get the slower ghost like 3 times and then you get the faster ghost. Just keep your ear out on the hunt. See how quick it's hunting. Go from there. See if it's interacting in multiple different rooms. It might do a double... I don't know, it might throw multiple items at a certain point. Not like a polty, but more like throw something over here, throw something over here. Yeah, basically. But I normally go by the hunts, to be honest. Raiju, just get inside, throw yourself an electronic piece of equipment down on the floor, somewhere near a hiding spot. Stay hidden, don't throw it in your hiding spot, but throw it somewhere in an open place where it's going to walk through. Okay, listen out to it whilst you're in your hiding spot, because if it's walking and it speeds up over your item and then slows down, then you have got yourself a Raiju. That's the easiest way. Obake, love this ghost, best ability by far. Keep the lights on in the house. Get your smudge stick. Get 2 if you need to. It might be easier to have 2 smudge sticks and a lighter. All lights on. Get a ghost to follow you. If the ghost is following you and you see a shapeshift, now you should see one at least in a hunt. But if you don't, just do it again. You should see one. Okay. If you don't see it in the first hunt, you'll see it in the second. But you should really see it first. I find that there's a shapeshift at the beginning of the hunt. So it will shapeshift in the first few seconds. It has done for me. In the first 5 seconds, I normally see a shapeshift. Then there will be another one. If I've missed that first 5 seconds, there'll be another one towards the end of the hunt. I know it's all done on a chance thing, but that just tends to be what it is when I'm dealing with a Obake. If you don't see it the first hunt, you will definitely see it the second one. If you don't see it, it is not an Obake. You should see a shapeshift. It will flash to another. It might go from the, I don't know, it might go from the old lady down to the little girl, and then back to the old lady again. You'll see that. You'll also see the 6-finger evidence UV. So when it's interacting on doors, windows, whatever, you'll see 6 fingers. Normally it's on a door, but you'll see 6 fingers. So just bear that in mind. But the shapeshift is the easiest way. Mimic, just get the video camera in there. Watch the orbs. If you see the orbs, mimic. No evidence, done. Okay, it will just copy every other ghost. That's why it's a mimic. But yes, just do that. Moroi, if your sanity is very, very low and it's very, very fast, then you are most likely dealing with a Moroi. If you're not 100% sure, maybe take 1 set of pills. Get your sanity from, I don't know, 0 to 40 or whatever it is. Get the hunt again. Listen out. Is it slower? Do you know what I mean? Also, the Moroi will curse you if you are using a spirit box or a parabolic mic. If you're using a spirit box or a parabolic mic, it will curse you, which means that your sanity is going to drop rather quick compared to everybody else. Okay, so bear that in mind. That is the Moroi. You can, yeah, that's the Moroi. But similar with the Dio, if you are using a spirit box with the Deogen, it does have a chance to use its special ability. Now, I have got that on my TikTok. I think it's on my TikTok and my YouTube Shorts, so feel free to check it out. It's like a heavy breathing. It's definitely on my YouTube Shorts, actually. There's a heavy breathing. You'll hear it. It's very rare. Theo is super easy, okay? It's very, very fast when it's not with you. It will run to your location, okay? Make sure you got a smudge stick on you when you're testing out your first hunt. It will run to you. It will know where you are, and it will slow down when it gets close to you. If you're cornered, you're dead, right? Unless you got a smudge stick. You should be able to walk this ghost around. You can literally walk it around the table. You don't even have to shift. You don't have to sprint. That is how you get a tell with Theo. And then finally, with the Thay. Now, the Thay is super fast when you first start. It's also interacting with everything, okay? It's going to interact a lot when you first get into a building. You get into the building, it's going to be interacting with everything. The Thay is really, really fast, okay? The longer you are in the Thay's room, the older it gets in age. The older it gets in age, the slower the ghost gets. So, if it turns out that it's in the nursery and you haven't been in the nursery all game, but you've been playing the game for 15 minutes or whatever, somehow you've not been in that room, it's still going to be fast. So, the longer you're in the room with the ghost, it's going to get slower and slower and slower, and eventually it's just going to be a really, really slow ghost. So that is, it's going to be a slower ghost. So just bear that in mind. That is the Thay. That is all the ghosts that I know. That is how I work out each ghost and what it's going to be. This game, I believe it's going to be Onryo. We are going to find out right now. It was messing about with the flames. Now I could be wrong. When am I ever wrong? I'm joking. I'm always wrong. But, yes, I hope you guys enjoyed. We're going to find out. Now, if I get this right, you got to go and check me out on Twitch. All right, deal. Fantastic. No, I'm just kidding. But, yes, I do play this on Tuesday, 20:30 GMT. So, be there. Yeah, just be there. That's it. But if you want to see me play any other horror games, I'm playing Alien Isolation, and just any other horror games. If you want to suggest me in horror games, I am live on a Friday and Saturday at 20:30 GMT.
Welcome back. There's some jobs ready for you.
Right, okay, guys, I'm going to quit streaming now. I'm going to quit streaming now. What the fuck? What on earth is going on? I literally just explained everything. I explained everything, down to the T, what it was. Now, it was using those lighters. It didn't do the 3 in a row. I cannot believe this. I cannot believe this. Have I just spent the last 10, 15 minutes telling you how to find a ghost on no evidence, and now it's a freaking Huntu? Are you joking? A Huntu. These are so fast to start with. You see the Huntu breath. I had the breaker on the majority of the game, but the ghost should have been fast. It was fast for a little second, which is why I thought it might have been a Raiju. But it seemed to slow down pretty quick as soon as it got out of that room, because the Hunter is only fast in that area. I've actually fumbled it. How I messed that up so bad, I do not know. Maybe don't follow me for tips. That's completely up to you. But if you do want to see some laughs and you want to check me out, make sure you go check me out on Twitch. And I really would appreciate it. I hopefully see you there. Hope you enjoyed the video. Nonetheless, we did complete the challenge. I did completely mess up that last one, but hopefully you get the idea of what to look for. Maybe not do everything that I do there. Maybe don't use all your smudge sticks in the first 10 minutes. That would be a great idea. But I hope you enjoyed the video nonetheless. Oh my god. Anyway, thank you guys so much for jumping in. I hope you enjoyed it. Hopefully see you later. And yeah, do a better job than I did. And let me know how you get on. Drop a comment. Take care, guys. Have a good one. I'll catch you later. Bye-bye. Bye.